going, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for stopping by. Diecast Haul episode 86. Episode 86 dropping right now. Picking up some stuff from, or cleaning up some stuff from some previous mixes. This is your regular treasure hunt from the J Case. This is the Nissan Leaf Nismo RC02. So, get this out of here. There's your regular treasure hunt logo right there. Just in green. Pretty typical deco to what we've seen on this model. The 5 or 6 versions of it they've done. Just, of course, has a treasure hunt logo there on the back now. But other than that, just pretty straightforward. Additional prints on the top are, or front I should say, are decent. I do like the color, but this casting is a relatively bleh kind of casting. So we'll put that guy up there. Another regular treasure hunt right here. This one, of course, is from the L Case, your brand new L Case, 2025 L Case, Honda S800 Racing. I do believe this was a brand new casting last year, so just the second time we are seeing this particular model. There is your treasure hunt logo there. It is in orange, uses those kind of 4-spoke disc kind of hub wheels. Looks good. There's, of course, your treasure hunt logo in the back, number 58 on the side. Looks pretty good. Looks very racy. Has a orange painted hood. Honda logo on there. That looks really good. The decos on this one actually look really, really good. So I'm digging it. Digging it. Nothing on the back, but that's okay. It's a pretty decent one. So throw this up there with the regular treasure hunts. I do have an interesting one here. I bought this one, Sidekick. I think this is also from the L Case. I think I bought one of these once before. And I think it actually works. So yeah, it actually works. You actually use this little piece in the back here, and it kind of throws it out. It's not the best. I think it goes all the way out there. There we go. So side kick right there. Now they had a model similar to this way back in the, I think mid to late 80s, but it was significantly different than this one. Plastic body and stuff like that. But it's an interesting play on part build. I just picked that up because it's kind of like whatever. All right, L Case Ferrari. Yes, the third Ferrari of the year, Ferrari 365 GTB4 Competition. Now, if you guys watched my haul just a week or two ago, I picked up all of these L Case cars. That's where these came from. So I was lucky enough to actually pull this one from a case. So finding something just hanging on the pegs is pretty much not going to happen. Lensed headlights on it look pretty good. I think they've done a pretty decent job with kind of what they've chosen to bring back as far as Ferrari's concerned. A very good assortment. Very, very good assortment. Uses the gold regular 5 spokes in there. And then, of course, the interior gives it a little break for the exhaust tips. And there is, of course, the base Dutes. So, another Ferrari for the year. Not too shabby. All right, recolor for the Chevy Blazer Custom, also from the L Case. First one was in black and red. Now this one is in white and red. This casting originally debuted as a premium, so for Jaws, but this is the mainline version. So it looks okay. I mean, it's a mainline version, so it's not the best. You know, the prints are not the greatest, but the quality is not that great. No prints on the front. Looks very, very weird because the grill is part of the bumper. There's no brake underneath it, but that's okay. This particular one just looks cheap for some reason. I don't know. The quality is just not there. Just a K5 Blazer on there, which is pretty cool. I don't know. There's just something weird about this particular one in my hand. I don't know. That one just seems cheap for some reason. I don't know. It's kind of weird. All right, new for 2025, the mod mill. Yes, because they do a lot of mod stuff, and why not mod the twin mill? So it is now called the mod mill, brand new for 2025. I picked this up because I just figured, whatever. I really do like the kind of blue and kind of like blackish chrome color to the engine bits. You see the engines are not symmetrical. They're actually different from each other. That's actually really cool. It's actually a really cool little tidbit right there. Details in the front, it's pretty average. Giant wheels in the back. Crazy exhaust off the side. Huge wheels in the back. Still looks like a twin mill. You can definitely tell it's a twin mill, but definitely a modern representation of the twin mill because it's super modded. So there's the deeds. It does have an upslope chin on it. So you should be able to take that one on the tracks if you want to. All right, next one up from the L Case. New color for the 2013 SRT Viper. White with blue stripes. Of course, of course, Then and Now series. So digging this one with the white with blue stripes. A little bit of print on there for the headlights, and of course the Viper logo, which you just can't read. But it's there. It's there. No taillight prints or nothing on this one, but that's okay. It looks good. It looks good. Just very, very simple. Very simple and plain. This casting's been around for quite some time. No, it was the previous generation Viper. I think it was a Super. I don't think that one's ever been a Super. All right, Subaru BRZ, another one from the L Case. L Case, newest color for the Subaru BRZ, the Drift BRZ with the caged front bumper, which looks pretty good. Part of the interior, obviously. Details on the side, red, white, and blue in the colors. Number 2. Wheels look pretty good. I like the fact that the wing is metal. So, not too shabby. It is a right-hand drive, which is also kind of cool. Details on the other side, exactly the same. And then just a black base on that one. Just pretty straightforward. So, put that guy up there. But that one looks pretty good. Digging that one. This one is especially nice. Porsche 904 Carrera GTS, another new one for the L Case. Card art looks really good on this one. This one's had some interesting colors so far. I think this is probably the nicest, like just basic color. It's got some flat black painted on the gloss black, which is really cool. I like that kind of change up. It looks nice. 63 on the side. There is a Porsche logo on there. You just barely see it though. Digging it. I think the wheel choice is good. No prints on the back, obviously. Details on the other side, exactly the same. Lots of print on the top, and of course it does say Carrera GTS right there on the top of the, what would be the deck lid area. Very, very cool. So we'll put that one, of course, put Porsche above Ferrari all day, every day. All right, recolor of the Ford Escort. Latest color for the Ford Escort. This was in like maybe a black or a dark blue, I think, earlier in the year. Now it's in this kind of a lavender, purplish kind of color. It is the same exact print. It's just a different base color. So it's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Just been slowly picking up some older versions of this casting. The previous kind of casting design for this one as well, where I had the wing up here, which is also a 2-piece deal. So pretty nice to see this one. 2015 Mattel. The one's definitely a pretty good casting, I think. All right, some tuned action Mazda RX3. This one is also, oh, this one's from the K Case. There are plenty of cars from the K Case, but most of them are from the L Case. So there is our RX3. Of course, Mad Mike, Motorsports. Looks pretty good. I do like the 3-spoke wheels on there. It's a matte black, which looks really, really good. All the prints are like a flat color. I'm digging it. No taillight prints or nothing on there, but it's cool. It's cool. You know, some of these tuned cars are really cool. Some of them are not that cool. I know Hotwheels is probably going to be making a lot more moving forward, so we'll see. We'll see what kind of ones come out later on. All right, Ford Mustang Ford Mustang Dark Horse. Latest color for this one. This was the new casting last year. I do believe this is the first recolor, and it's a doozy. This is it was actually quite eye-catching when I saw this on the pegs. It looked very, very good. Hot Wheels on the side with a little bit of flame logo. The front print looks pretty good. There is a Mustang horse embossed in the grille, but all that black on the sides where the headlights and stuff are, that's all print. And then some dual white stripes, I think looks pretty good. Details on the side, I like the wheel choice. It's a pretty good wheel. No prints on the back, that's okay. But this is a pretty good version. It's a pretty good version. Not as good as the first blue one. Obviously, it was in the Dark Horse's, pressed colors, which looked really, really good. But that one still looks pretty good. All right, this one's from the K Case. This is the latest color for the Audi 90 Quattro in silver. A former Super at one point in time. Love this casting. Love this casting. It says 25 on the side. Audi Quattro. White, orange, yellow, and black print on there. Uses the white arrow blades. Prints on the front look very, very good. Really happy they put prints on the front. Also get some print on the hood area. No print on the back though, unfortunately, but that's okay. I can't wait to see this casting in premium. I think someday we'll probably see this casting in premium. Hopefully sooner than later, but that one will be a really, really nice one to see in premium. So we'll put that one down there. All right, Honda Civic EF, 90 Honda Civic EF. This is from the K Case. This was also a red edition for Target this year. It is the exact same deco style as the red edition one, just a different color. This one in kind of a lime, bright lime green, yellow PR5s on there. Looks pretty good. It says Civic on the side, VTEC on the side. A little bit of print for the headlights. A little bit of Honda symbol in there. So Hot Wheels has definitely been giving a lot of love to Honda this year, which is probably long overdue considering the amount of JDM stuff that they have done. So I think they're trying to make up for it. So lots and lots of Honda stuff coming this year. So speaking of which, we have another Honda right here. Honda Civic Custom. This one's also from the K Case. This is the drag one. The front engine drag car. Of course, it's in the reversed rake series. But front wheel drive drag car. Yes, giant wheels in the front. Little tiny ones in the back. AEM on there. Michelin. Says some Japanese. Looks like some Japanese print on the side. 22 Civic is the number. And then just some prints on the front. Looks pretty good. Has the exhaust dump right out the hood. Very, very cool model. I've seen some very, very cool customs of this one. This one's really, really cool. I think a lot of guys have a lot of fun time customizing that as I try to destroy the background. I do that sometimes. It's okay. It's okay. All right. This is like one of my most anticipated models for the whole year. Quick chat. As soon as they showed this off at the Hot Wheels convention that just happened a couple months ago. This is a FisherPrice phone. It is based on an actual FisherPrice toy. Obviously, very, very, very cool. This one's Experimenters. This one is a very off-white, very, very 80s looking white, which is really, really cool. So it's not white, bright white, which is really cool. It says FisherPrice right there in old school print. It is exactly the same print that was on the actual phone, which is super cool. This one does have these little tabs on the rear wheels, then it has an actuator. So when you roll it down, the phone in the back pops up and down, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I don't know why I like this one so much. You guys know I like weird stuff. I like weird diecast. Big, huge engine in the back. Looks like it could be a V10 potentially. Just crazy. Or it could be an electric engine. Who knows? But there is some exhaust at the back. So I'm assuming it's some type of engine. But, of course, it's got to be Hot Wheelsified. And then there is the base deets in case you guys want to see the base deets. Quick chat. Good old quick chat. So very interesting to see what they're going to do with decals on that moving forward. All right, long block. This is the first one I found when I realized I found the L case. This one was the first one. This is for Hot Wheels Art Cars. This is the maybe third deco for this one. There's a couple of models that look similar to this. There's long block and short block, I think, or small block, something like that. It says SM on the side. There's some wood paneling. The plastic itself has a wood texture to it. Looks good. It's got a floating roof design, which is really, really cool. This one happens to be letter E for the Hot Wheels Art Cars. Uses the disc hub wheels. Those seem to be very, very popular. Has a brilliantly green, deep, deep hunter green base on it. That color is just fantastic. That color is so good. Man, I hope they use that color on like something else rather than a base of a generic. That's a really nice color. I mean, look at how good that color looks. There's so many cars that would look so good with that color on it. I'll just put that guy up there. I don't know. That one just looks really good to me. That's just a really nice color. All right, latest color for the Custom EV6. Kia EV6. So this was new for 2025. This is the second color I think we're getting for this one. It's definitely the second color. What am I talking about? Same base deco on the side, just a different color for the base color. I think it looks good. I really like this particular casting. I think, you know, Hot Wheels has to Hot Wheelsify a lot of stuff, and I think they did a really good job with this one. It actually has some flying buttresses, as you can see. You can see right through the D pillars on there, which looks really, really good. So I really like that. Very anime, very K-pop-ish, very manga style, which is cool because, of course, Kia is you know, South Korean. So Korean is, of course, K-pop, super popular. So I partake in some K-pop every once in a while. Just saying. All right, next one up, Tesla Cyberquad. This is the newest color. I didn't even know there was a recolor out. This, of course, is in the L case. I didn't know it was a recolor, but it was hanging up on the page. You guys already saw that. It is exactly the same one that debuted earlier in the year. It does have the offset wheels. The only difference is this one little blade piece here. So instead of being silver, it is now a kind of a tan beige color. But other than that, it's exactly the same. Everything is exactly the same. Colors are exactly the same. Wheels are exactly the same. A little bit of taillight print there on the back. But that's it. I want a little bit of headlight print too. Just a little bit of white. But it is exactly the same. Just that little blade piece. They changed the color on that. So expect to see probably black, maybe a dark red, maybe a green or something like that. But I think it'll be pretty simple, the ones that we do with those. All right, couple more main lines right here. Drift Ender. This is a custom Defender 90, which is a slammed Drift Defender 90. So this one's all from the L Case. So I don't think this one is licensed per se. It might be licensed, but let's see here. Nah, it doesn't say Defender, nothing on there, but it is definitely a Defender based for sure. So it's called Drift Ender. This one's kind of cool. It's obviously UK based, kind of a police deco on there, which looks pretty good. No details on the back. It's all open inside, caged up, all that good stuff like that. Big, huge diffuser. Uses the Aero blades. Definitely one of the better wheels that Hot Wheels makes. It pretty much looks good on most everything. Base deets right there. Nothing particularly fancy. Not a new casting, but new colors on that one. And then this one, which is a brand spanking new casting, the Lotus Cortina. Really, really cool. I mean, Hot Wheels is going very vintage this year. A lot of vintage stuff coming out, which I think is really, really cool. A lot less modern stuff, a little bit more vintage stuff, which I think is really, really, really nice. This one is probably just a masterclass in kind of just design of a casting. So you see how clean the grille looks in the front, how crisp that looks, the print as well, right there on the kind of cowl, I guess, right there. So that looks pretty good. It says Cortina. And then on the side here, it says Team Lotus. The wheels are perfect. There's a Lotus logo in the back. And then, of course, your green stripe slopes down into that perfect rear end setup. It's just perfect. I mean, this casting is so clean. It's such a clean casting. It says number 71 on the side. I really like the fact that they use that interior to create a kind of a split for the exhaust piece there. It does go outside of the casting, so I'm very interested to see how exactly this is assembled. So I guess they put the interior either in the casting or on the base and then put it into the casting. It's probably not as straightforward as everything else, but there is the base deets. Again, just nice, clean, crisp. There we go. Very, very good addition to the year. Very, very cool. That one's also in the L Case. Majorette. I got a Majorette right here. Just this one right here. Cool chromes. Yes, Majorette did chrome ones back in the day. This happens to be the 911 Turbo in kind of a chocolate chrome. The other model in here I got rid of because I didn't care for the other model. It was what was the other model? Man, the other model was a El Camino. El Camino in red, kind of the 80s style of El Camino. There we go. There we go. So there is our chrome 911 Turbo with the big wide wheels on there. The chrome looks good. It does have a bit of a orange peel finish to it, which is unfortunate. But other than that, it's really, really nice. It says Porsche on the back. Giant wide wheels on there. Of course, made in France. This one does have opening doors as well. So the doors to open up. Looking good. Very, very fancy. Basic white interior, but it's cool. It's cool. So back when chrome was definitely not a thing that people were doing. So we'll put our chrome Porsche up there. Let's see what else we got going on here. I do have a Matchbox 5-pack. Back from 2005. This one is an interesting one. This one's not like this pack, but the manufacturing of this pack. So this is like just it's like a safari pack. It's you know, they're coming out of the debacle of 2004. Matchbox is trying to get things back in order. So this is kind of just, you know, they're trying to just meet middle grounds, I guess you can say. So this particular pack right here actually came in two different manufacturing flavors. You could get a China manufacturer flavor, and then you could get a Thailand manufacturing flavor. And it's very interesting because last year at the gathering, there was the China and Thailand ones, and I didn't have this pack yet. The guy wanted, I think, $10 for the China one. He wanted like $25 for the Thailand one. So I'm assuming the Thailand one was probably harder to get. So I bought the China one, $10 for a 5-pack, no big deal, especially if it's something I don't have. I bought just a bunch of random diecast stuff the other day. This happened to be in there. This actually happens to end up being the Thailand pack. So I just got lucky, super, super lucky, especially right before the convention this year. So going from the China pack to the Thailand pack, to get that marked off the calendar, or the checklist, I should say, is very, very, very nice. Now, the pack is not that great. There is your troop carrier right there. It says Safari on the side. There's a giraffe on it. You know, this was a dark time. It was a dark time for Matchbox. This is before the good times came. And you look on the base right there, you see it is a Thailand base. So, Thailand base for these ones. Very, very exciting to get those ones. Also in this pack is the Land Rover Freelander. This is the no suspension. There's no suspension on it. But base deets look pretty decent. It's a good casting. Lensed headlights on this one. It's got a spare tire on the back. This one is glued on there. Just a little bit crooked. Not too big a deal. You can see it's added on there. Base color is brown. There's some ostriches on there. So, again, just deal with the decos. The Land Rover Defender 90. This one does have the nice suspension on it still. And, of course, the metal base before it all changed up. 1987 Mattel. So, got a Hyena on there. It says Hyena Trail. So, very happy to add another Defender 90. Always happy to add more Defender 90s. Next one up is, of course, the Jeep Grand Cherokee. This one does not have suspension. The original version of this casting did have suspension. Very, very cool with a raft on the top. They also made some versions without a raft, but this one happens to have elephants on the side. Again, the deco is leaving a lot to be desired, and I really don't like the saw blade wheels. Just not a very good wheel. And then, of course, the last one in here is, of course, the Volkswagen Beetle 4x4. Now, this casting was brand new in 2001, and originally it had an opening hood. They changed it to get rid of the opening hood. And then it got retooled again like 2012-ish, somewhere around there, into the casting we see now, which is actually a different style. The one we have nowadays has got the two headlights in the middle, no headlights on the fenders, and then, of course, the light bar went away. But this is almost the OG version of the casting. It's got a zebra on the side, nothing particularly fancy. There is your base deets. Again, Thailand base, so really, really happy about that one. Really, really happy to add that one to the mix. Hot Wheels, I did pick up one more of these latest batches of the track fleet. This is the Hype Hauler. This is brand new for 2025, I believe. This is a brand new hauler. This is the mix on the back. I've already covered everything except for that Porsche. Still looking for the Porsche, but at least I found one more to knock off the list. This one being the Hype Hauler. Of course, it's all about the back section there, the print for DC superheroes. So you do have whoever that guy is, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, The Flash, and Cyborg or something. I don't know who that guy is. I'm not a fan of pop culture. I think we've gone over this before. But it says DC on the side, which is kind of cool. The trailer does come off. So pop the trailer off right there. The truck, it's pretty small. But it's based for the track use. 2025 Mattel right there. So it does show that this is brand spanking new. Little exhaust there on the top, which is kind of interesting. It's clear. It's part of the interior. And then there is the trailer. The trailer is all metal base. Top is plastic. The little taillights that go through there, that's actually the attachment point for the trailer. Little tanks or whatever, air tanks or whatever. It doesn't open. It doesn't do anything. It's literally designed to just stay there. It's the exact same deco on the other side, but it looks okay. Looks okay. So at least that connection is metal. I'll throw that guy in there. I do have another hauler, though. I picked this up today with some other stuff that'll be in a video in a while. It's going to have to wait until after the Matchbox convention. But I picked this up with some other stuff, and I've never seen this hauler before. Never seen this hauler before. And really, really stoked to pick this one up. This is the mix on the back. I've actually never, ever seen any of these haulers. That particular one says Speed Team. This one's Stealth Surveillance. Caged Cargo. I've seen the casting, but I've never seen this version. Cosmic Blast. Very, very cool looking version. And of course, Speed Blaster. I've never seen any of those versions. Never seen them. So this particular one is from 2011, so it's not that old. This one has a nice truck, but a crappy trailer on it, which I don't have too many that are like in the middle. Usually you get a crappy truck and a crappy trailer, but in this particular instance, I only get a crappy trailer, but with a good truck. So we'll throw this out. Comes with the Rockster, which actually looks pretty good with the shark mouth on there. It says unit leader. It's a generic fake Hummer, but it is the Rockster. So it's meh. We'll take the trailer off that I just broke. Huh. Maybe it's supposed to come off a different way. Well, I guess we'll just figure that out. That is a sticker on the side. It says Hot Wheels unit number 68, stealth unit, of course, 68. Everything with Hot Wheels is 68. It does have a ramp that folds down, which is nice. And then same details on the opposite side. Uses the large proprietary wheels. So those are pretty cheap. The Rockster does fit in there, though. You could actually fit 2 Rocksters in there if you really wanted to. There is the truck. I really, really like this truck. It's one of my favorite trucks that they've ever done. I don't care if it's got these big proprietary wheels on there. I think they actually look really good. I just like how ridiculously slammed it is. It's kind of military deco. Just looks really, really, really cool. Different wheels for the front, obviously, because the rear ones are supposed to be like dualies. Just an enormous amount of exhaust pipes. It looks good. It's just cool. It's just super cool freestyle. And then there is the deets on the other side. Lots of chrome. I can live without the chrome. I think if all the chrome was like black chrome or just black, that would look pretty good. And then, of course, the engine details looks pretty good as well. So this is a really, really cool casting. I'm not really sure how I managed to do this. How I managed to pull that whole thing out. Oops. You see, there's just, it's not even physically possible for me to have pulled that out of there. It's just, I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to get that in there, but I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out at some other point in time. I guess we'll just put the truck in there for now. It happens. It happens. It's just part of life. Matchbox king size, or super kings, or however you want to put it. There is a really cool Porsche here. This is the K101 Porsche, racing Porsche. I got this loose. I got this in a bunch of stuff from a friend who just kind of compiled some stuff laying around the house. Some stuff that I'll be taking to the gathering. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Obviously it's Porsche and it's Matchbox, so this one's going into the collection. That's a sticker up here. This is print back here, and then this is print on the side. Looks pretty good. So not too shabby. TC Racing on there. I really like that wheel too. So it's a pretty good one. That one's obviously, could probably fit it on the screen right there. All right, the last item that I have right here is it's actually something different, something that I typically would never pick up. I don't really collect very much M2. I pretty much only collect the Dodge pickups, but this one just looked too cool. I just couldn't leave this. You know, this with the top on it. It's a dually. I mean, this one just looks good. 78 Chevy Silverado Super 30. So we'll just go ahead and get this one going. I was going to crack this open beforehand, but you know, I like to crack stuff on the screen. You know, sometimes people may not like to watch that whole process, but you know, it's real. So get that off of there. Sits in this little plastic deal. We got a screwdriver laying around here. There we go. Get the screwdriver. I do like the fact that they put the little "Don't Steal Me" sticker thing inside the package now, so that you don't see it on the outside of the package, because it's a pain in the butt when you see that on the outside of the package. It just looks terrible. So I do like the fact that they're putting that on the inside now. So get this off of there. It does come with 2 figures. It comes with this guy right there, kind of a cowboy guy. Those figures are metal, I think. And then a cowgirl right there. So pretty straightforward. A little bit of details on there, so I don't really care for the figures, clearly. But there is our Silverado. It looks very, very good. The big fat dualies on the back. Oh, it looks super cool. It looks really, really cool. It does have stickers, or not stickers, rubber bands on there to hold the topper on. I always tell everybody to take them off. Just deal with the topper moves around. Now, the bad thing about this particular topper, it doesn't have any little like snap notches, but there is a lip on it, so if you try to move it side to side, it will stay in there. Just a little tiny lip. So, and they did a really good job of following all the lines up onto the topper right there. Details on the front look pretty good. It is, of course, a Chevy. I don't think this has an opening hood. Does not have an opening hood. And then details in the back. Some lens to tail lights on there look pretty good. They're very dark red, but it looks good. I do like this one. It's a pretty nice one. I'm not gonna lie, this one's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I am happy I picked that one up. It's pretty big. Is it gonna fit? Oh, is it gonna fit? Oh, look at that. Even with his fat booty, he still fits in there. So there you go. That is episode 86 Diecast haul, guys. Let me know what you think about that, and let me know what you think about all the stuff we picked up. We are getting ready to gear up for the Matchbox convention. So anyways, let me know what you think about those, and we'll catch you on the next vid. Peace!